If you're claiming a tax deduction for car expenses, there may be some changes that you need to know about for 2020. I'm Sam Keats from Keats Accounting, and this week's tax tip is about claiming car expenses in your 2020 tax return. So I guess this year has been a little unusual for a lot of employees. The environment that we work in has changed for many people. And for a lot of people, that means that they're either not working as much, or if their hours are still the same, the way that they work may have changed. So you may find that you're now working from home and you're video conferencing instead of going around and visiting your clients. Or you may only be working 3 days a week when previously you used to work 5 days a week. And that's going to change some of the things that we would normally claim in your tax return. So where you are claiming motor vehicle expenses using the logbook method, your logbook is valid for 5 years as long as you write the odometer reading down every year on the 30th of June, and as long as your business use hasn't changed by more than 10%. Now, if your pattern of work has changed, it is likely that the impact on your car is going to be more than 10% different to what you were claiming before. So if this applies to you, what we're recommending is that you start a new logbook now. We will be claiming under the old logbook for the period up to where things change, so up to February, for example, and then we will look at claiming under a new logbook method for the next period of time, because we need to make sure that if you're not using your car for work at the moment, the claim we're making in your tax return accurately reflects that. Now, for some people, they may find that because they can't go into the office, their car use may have gone up. So it may be of benefit to you to change it that way. And of course, we can always look at a change to cents per kilometre if you need to. But given the current environment, it's really important that if you're using the logbook method for your car, you have a look at whether or not the business use percentage is still within 10% of what it was when you kept your logbook. Now, if your logbook is more than 5 years old, now is the time to start one for the new financial year. If you start your logbook now, it will actually be able to be used for the 2020 year. As long as it was started before the 30th of June and it runs for 12 weeks, we can still claim it using that percentage. So now is the time to make sure all your logbooks are up to date and are still an accurate reflection of what you are travelling for work. If you need any help or guidance on this, please give us a call and one of our accountants will be happy to discuss it with you further. See you next week.